You are done. Fired.
PlayStation just had the recent showcase, and my god, that joint was heat. Now, not all the games I was excited for made it in the showcase. I'm talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Stellar Blade, plus the Wolverine game Insomniac's making. But the games they did show off, I'm excited about. So in this video, I'm going to list the top games from the showcase that I think are going to sell well. Let's get straight into it. First up, we have Spider-Man 2, the biggest game of the PlayStation Showcase. And let's be real here, this game is going to be a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, you know, across the board, okay? Because the first Insomniac Spider-Man game was amazing. Really, the only thing that was holding that joint back was those goddamn Mary Jane missions and the overpowered gadgets. Those things were just ass.
Look around.
Wait, are we really playing as MJ? What?
Hey, that's a bullshit.
But Insomniac learned from its mistakes, and now instead of playing as Mary Jane, you know, in some missions, now you get to play as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. And I'm not gonna lie, Miles Morales felt better to play in his own standalone game than Peter, since he felt more like a powerhouse because he has all these additional powers Peter doesn't, like invisibility and his electric venom powers. But now that doesn't matter anymore, okay? Because Peter Parker got the black suit, the symbiote, okay? Bully Maguire himself. This suit looks nice. It looks like something straight out of the game Prototype. Just scary and menacing looking. And this is amazing. I kid you not. You could probably play as Bully Maguire throughout half the game. Oh yeah, you know, this is gonna be great. You know, and we are in good hands too, because typically sequels tend to be better than the first installment, because if you already have a good product to begin with, all you need to do is add upon it a little bit more, and boom, you got another 9 out of 10 across the board. Let's get it. Praise the gods. Like, seriously, praise the gods. We got a new Metal Gear Solid game. Like, whoo! It was looking rough for my man Solid Snake, because the last installment in the Metal Gear series was Metal Gear Survive, one of the most god-awful games you could ever play. That joint was a buggy, boring, unfinished, lazy heap of garbage.
Yeah, screw this. I am done. The final verdict for Metal Gear Survive is a 2! A 2 out of 10! And it earns my epic fail seal for being a f***ing chore to play. And
that's why one of the first cutscenes you see is Solid Snake himself takes off in a helicopter and rides towards the sunset, never to be seen in that game again, because this game is a cheap ass cash grab that has nothing to do with Metal Gear at all. It's a survival zombie game. Like, what the hell? You know, this is why Solid Snake takes off, because he doesn't want to be associated with this garbage. But putting all that aside, Solid Snake is back, baby. Now, if you don't know, the new Metal Gear Solid game is a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, one of the best games in the entire Metal Gear series. And I am honestly so excited to see my man Solid Snake be put back on the map, because he was greatly missed. Even Sam Fisher missed him.
There was this other guy, though, Army Infiltration. He wore a bandana or something.
I heard he finally retired.
Really?
Yep.
It's only me.
Embrace the fear. Quiet it. Find a stillness. And let's go. We will be watching.
Now, to be honest with you, I'm not that particularly excited about the new Assassin's Creed game, but I want that game to do well because pretty much after Assassin's Creed Black Flag dropped, every other Assassin's Creed game since was just mid at best. Every other game just lost the Assassin's Creed identity. Because if you think about it, the new Assassin's Creed games, the new modern ones, they're all just Witcher 3 clones at this point. They're just bloated action-adventure RPG games that have nothing to do with cool assassinations at all because Ubisoft was just trying to copy the success of The Witcher 3. Now, the only problem is, this is Ubisoft. They're the kings of making mediocre-ass games, so that's why that was never going to fly anyways. But apparently Assassin's Creed Mirage will be like the older Assassin's Creed games and focus more on assassinations and stealth instead of full-blown action like the new modern games. So this could be Ubisoft's redemption video game, because if you really think about it, Ubisoft is basically the great value brand in the gaming industry. Their games are not terrible, for the most part they work, it's just that you're not getting the highest quality of games when you buy from them. Cause let's be real here, when was the last time Ubisoft made a universally praised game that mostly everyone liked? What? Rayman Legends and maybe Far Cry 4? The problem with those games though, at the time of recording this video, is that those games are 9 years old, okay? God damn. Hopefully Assassin's Creed Mirage can get a good break and really put Ubisoft back on the map again, because it's been a minute.
Yes. Let's kill him with time.
This game looks sick. The combat is super flashy and fast paced. The aesthetic of the world looks super interesting. And this game, at least what I saw, looks like a over the top Chinese kung fu movie. So I'm all for that. But I am a little skeptical of this game, because this is the first real game the Studio S game has ever made. The first game these guys have made was the small indie game called Rainblood Tower of Death. Super edgy name by the way. But as you can see from this footage, this game is a dark fantasy turn-based game. Nothing too complex. After they made that game, the main developer moved to China, then made a bunch of popular Chinese-only mobile games from the Rainblood series. Now this is why I'm a little skeptical, because these developers never made a real third-person video game before. All their talent comes from mobile games. So I'm not trying to knock the game down, not at all. This game looks fun as hell, and I hope it's good. But I do suggest to people to keep a close eye out on it, just because of those mobile game red flags. Sword of the Sea. This game is going to be a 10 out of 10 masterpiece right off rip, because this game is being made by the studio Giant Squid. If you don't know, the Giant Squid team, these guys make the most relaxing, peaceful, cozy games you could ever play. They're the makers of the game Abzul, The Pathless, and the game Journey. Now I know Journey is made by a different company, but all these games have the same art director, so that's why they all feel and look so similar, so I'll include it in this list. Anyways, I'm pretty excited for this game, because when you play these types of games, I'm gonna sound really corny here, but it just feels magical. I am dead serious. These games make you feel so many different emotions and feelings all at once. And these characters don't even talk, it's amazing. All these games make you want to stop moving your character and just take in the peaceful serenity. It is brilliant, I swear to you. Your wife can cheat on you with your best friend, but if you fire the game Journey up and play it, you'll feel like nothing ever happened. Okay, let's continue. One day your balls can suddenly fall off. for no reason, but that's okay. Just boot up some Abzul and you forget about your balls, okay? I am dead serious. These games are so relaxing to play. So I'm definitely going to be copping Sword of the Sea when it comes out.
You should subscribe now.